Hopefully this is the last part. And this is my favorite place to sit. These poor cushions have seen better days, but they're very comfy. Yeah. So it's very nice to sit underneath here with the shade. Let me see if we can pick up on the stone again. There is some patches of the stone you see underneath there. That's the same stone. There it is here. There it is here. See? There it is. Coming back to its friend right there. That's it here. Believe me when I say stone means stone. This is it here. This is where you usually come in through the driveway, right? Going in. And that's why I just made this a garden. Forget my hands here. Just concentrate on the bottom part. Can I do that? Much better. Okay. So this is why I just made this a stone garden. And if you look over there, you see it traveling through there. But this very same stone where I'm standing, this is it here. Do you see it over there? There it is. Same stone. So my thing is, instead of trying to fight it, work with it. Use it as, you know what I mean? So this stone goes all the way down there through these two houses, all the way down there. In this end here to the driveway, it's nothing but stone. Let me see if I can come closer to here. See, right there? Stone, 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 stone. And then what's interesting is that now when you started putting this fence, you got places where you had to dig, where you did have some meat, I guess soil underneath, and you had places where you were right on the stone. But according to the measurements, you needed a pole there. And what they end up doing, they built a base. So where you see a base, there's a stone underneath there. You see a base, there's a stone underneath there. Because where there was no stone, it didn't require it, it just had that. So we had just cut the grass. When I say what, 3 days ago? Look, it's the rain. You're literally cutting grass every day. But there it is. A lot of work. Just incorporate the stone in everything you do, because the stone will win. But there you go. And those wondering, the proximity of our house and the school that we always work with and St. Mark's is involved with, is right there. There is the school. I can point it. It's right there. There is the entrance to the school. See if I can zoom it in anymore. There it is. There's the entrance to the school. There's the school. So you literally can hear the students when they're out playing during recess. So that's oh, just as an FYI, underneath here, it is a stone. First time we came here in 2002, as you can see the little corner of it there, it's all it here. I had to recreate this, put some sand and grow grass on stone. So it allows me to get away with as little or as much. You see, that same stone traveling, that's this one. That's here, that's up here, all the way down there. A whole lot of stone. It's pretty though. I think it's gorgeous. If you're not fighting it, it is so pretty. See? And then exposing it here, I think I might have to have them push back a little bit more of that and allow it to shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. See? There it is. It's beautiful though. There it is. Can't fight this. Cannot fight this. So right now, I'm trying to see if I can get someone who would be just dedicated to the landscaping, because in my head I know exactly what needs to get done and what needs to be maintained on a daily basis. And that's exactly what I need, someone who is just full-time full-time landscaping, because talking about all the, like how I just walked you all the way around the house. You're talking that, and then you're talking about the cottage. You're talking about going all the way down to the other two houses. So pulling Wellington's people here and there and say, do this, do that, it's all nice and good temporarily, but it absolutely needs person. You might even have to be two, because it's a lot. Because sometimes, see, like this here, when we trimmed back, that was last night. So the big branches have been hauled away, and this is left. Of course, Wellington has a wood chipper, so he wants to do something with it. And I wish him well on that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make this one my last one, because I'm hungry. I need to go eat. Okay, there it is. See, I just like to be able to sit anywhere I want to sit. And usually I want them here to make me a table that I can use as a sofa table, not a sofa table, but a coffee table. I can be able to put drinks, put my feet up, put a book, So, and I got this one here. I would have wanted it to go catty corner this way instead of looking forward, because I think they would make more sense. Because right now I'm just looking at I really don't want to look just at the grave. I wanted it running like this. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm hoping Wellington will get that out of the way with his folks and redo something in the yard back behind there. And I like to see this grass grow inside. See how it's starting to do that over there? I want it to grow inside and then only edge it on the other side. But otherwise, that's my story. Yeah. And here, that's Tajoji, Wellington's dad, and that is Wellington's grandfather. So, end of story.